And now to the war in the Middle East. Tonight, Iran is mounting a fierce counterattack after U.S. and Israeli forces took out the country's supreme leader over the weekend, firing missiles on 9 countries, all U.S. allies.
Well, the Pentagon says 6 U.S. service members have lost their lives, and President Trump warns this war could go on for weeks. We have in-depth coverage beginning with CBS LA political reporter Tom Waite. Tom?
And good evening to you, Pat. Well, as you can see around me, this entire region is impacted. There have been attacks on Iran, of course, and now Iran has exploded this war into a regional conflict. 9 countries are being pounded by Iranian missiles and drone attacks: Israel, Iraq, Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, the UAE, and tonight in Saudi Arabia, the American embassy in the capital of Riyadh was hit by drones. U.S. military forces continue pummeling targets across Iran, striking more than 1,000 targets across the country since Saturday, including key government and military buildings in the capital.
We have the strongest and most powerful by far military in the world.
But President Trump warning this fight could last a month or more, not ruling out a U.S. ground operation before it's over. The question is, what's the end game, and who will take over in Iran after more than 40 of the country's most senior leaders were killed in the first minutes of this latest military campaign, including Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, who was inside this now decimated compound when it was bombed. U.S. forces launching their attacks from aircraft carriers, unleashing a barrage of Tomahawk cruise missiles, degrading Iran's ability to launch its ballistic missiles. On the ground, buildings turned to dust. First responders combing through the rubble. Over 500 have been killed, according to the Red Crescent, including at a girls' elementary school, where Iranian state media claimed more than 100 children were killed. Iran lashing back, attacking countries across the Middle East. Several U.S. military facilities in the region have already been hit, including in Kuwait, where 6 U.S. service members were killed over the weekend. Monday, President Trump honored them.
In their memory, we continue this mission with ferocious, unyielding resolve to crush the threat this terrorist regime poses to the American people.
Iran also indiscriminately targeting civilian sites, a hotel in Dubai, and the city's airport.
We basically were then evacuated by the hotel, and we had to stay in the basement at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
This apartment building in Bahrain. And in Israel, a direct hit near Jerusalem, this neighborhood leveled. President Trump's attack on Iran is drawing fierce criticism from Democrats.
He has no strategy. He has no end game.
He still has not articulated clear vision of what the end game is, period, full stop. There's no War Powers Act that's been exercised. I'm glad Congress is doing its job this week. Energy prices are up across the globe. Oil prices are up.
Only a couple of Republicans have criticized the president for the attack on Iran. A CNN poll shows a majority of Americans oppose the military option there. So we'll see how this plays out. It's obviously going to be some time from what we're hearing.
You know, you talked about the polls and what some Congress members have already voiced their opinion.
Right.
But is Congress scheduled to take up this issue anytime soon?
So that's the key question, right? Because a lot of times with the Republican majority, Trump has kind of just been given sort of a green light to do many things without Congress's approval. A few Republicans are forcing a vote so that there will be a session in Congress this week where they will vote on war powers. Mm-hmm. So, but here's the thing, most Republicans are supporting him. So even if they did hold the vote, and let's say they lost in the House, but you know the Trump lost in the House. Even if it passed in the Senate too, he could still veto it. He has enough votes to overcome that. So we'll see, though. It could be damaging in the sense of optics if he can't get his party all in line to support him in this endeavor. We'll see.
All right, but then you see who voted for what too.
Exactly, but you're right, Pat. That is a really good point, because we don't know where Congress stands on this yet, but the votes are what will shed light.
Okay, well, thanks so much. We'll be talking about this for quite some time.
Yep.
All right, Tom.
Thanks, Pat.